Hey, what's up guys? It's me. It's Monday night, and here is your workout, warm-up, and strength for tomorrow, Tuesday. Again, I took a picture of the whiteboard, so that will be your screensaver for tomorrow. That way you can kind of zoom in and see all of the movements, because I can tell already looking at myself in this video, you can't read anything behind me. I'm gonna go walk up to the whiteboard anyways and pretend like you can, and then take you through all of these movements. So for tomorrow's workout, first and foremost, guys, it is a 15-minute AMRAP. You are going to need a jump rope if you've got one. If not, we will talk about what other options you have. You're gonna need a marker for your runs. RX 400-meter run, intermediate 300-meter run, and our novice and master, you guys will have a 200-meter run. In addition, hopefully you've got a pair of deadlifts, a pair of dumbbells. If you don't, I'll also talk about a couple of other things that we can do there. So for our warm-up today, guys, we are gonna go out for a 100-meter jog. We're gonna come back in and we've got 50 regular single unders. So not for a time, I just want you to accumulate 50 single unders. After that, we're gonna go 10 glute bridges. Again, these glute bridges are gonna be just 2 legs, little hesitation up here at the top, and back up. Again, when I'm at the top here, my weight is in my heels, glutes squeeze together, my shoulders are on the ground. After that, we're gonna go out now for a 100-meter run. So this is gonna be a faster pace than that first jog that we went out for. So 100-meter run. We're gonna come back in, we're gonna go 40 high single unders. So again, getting some separation between you and the floor. This should feel slightly uncomfortable for those of you that do have double unders, or really competent with your singles. Again, your hands are going to feel very slow. That's what we're trying to get you to do. Increase that height, so as we learn to speed up those hands, the double unders come very naturally. From there, we're gonna go 5 right leg only glute bridges. So again, we wanna make sure that the knees are staying together here. So as I come up, extend on the top again for 5, that those quads are basically staying in line, all right? We'll go back out for one more run. I know you guys are gonna love this. This is gonna be a 100-meter sprint. So we're gonna come back in from that 100-meter sprint, and then I want you to knock out 30 double unders. Now, if you don't have double unders, we're gonna go 1.5 times that, so it'd be 45 single unders, just like we would do for intermediates today during the workout. Lastly, we'll come back, when we're done with those double unders, or singles, we will finish up with 5 single leg glute bridges with the left side. For our strength today, guys, we have got a non-timed strength, but we do have a 2-minute break in between each round. We will start out with 9 dumbbell Romanian deadlifts. So again, this is just gonna be with a single dumbbell. I think what we've really found lately as we've done these is that it's a little bit better as far as technique goes if you're able to hold that dumbbell in one hand, and or in 2 hands. What that allows us to do is keep those shoulders in line, as you can see here, versus with a 1 dumbbell, we have a tendency to bring ourselves down, reaching for the ground. So again, what I want to do today is we're going to keep both hands on the dumbbell as we do those Romanian deadlifts. Same thing on my other side then, for 9 of those. If you need to use something for balance, then you're just gonna need to be more conscientious of keeping those shoulders in alignment versus reaching that hand down, because you may need to use something off on that other side to help you with your balance. So you've got 9 with the left, then we're gonna go 9 with the right. From there, we're gonna go with 15 double dumbbell, stiff-legged sumo deadlift. So I'm gonna have my legs wider, I'm gonna have my dumbbells together, wide leg, stiff-legged Romanian sumo deadlift. Again, this is very similar to, say, a good morning weighted, but with those legs just a little bit widened out, all right? So again, wide feet together, making sure we're keeping those knees locked out, or very, very soft, but no bend to them, all right? So again, versus a regular deadlift like we'll have during the workout, when the hips and shoulders will want to raise in unison, here the hips will stay, shoulders only are moving. And then we're going to finish up with 21 weighted glute bridges. All right, so again, I can just take a singular dumbbell or a plate, whatever you've got, for 21 of those weighted glute bridges. After that, like I said, we will have a 2-minute break, and then we will do that whole thing again 2 more times. So you have 3 total sets, 2-minute break in between. Then for our workout, as I had mentioned, it is a 15-minute AMRAP. All right, so as many rounds as possible for our RX athletes, 60 double unders, 400-meter run, and then 15 double dumbbell deadlifts. Our intermediate athletes today are going to be 90 single unders and 300-meter runs, and then our novice and master, 60 single unders and 200-meter run. All right, so real quick here, options if you do not have a jump rope. We can do lateral line hops, or if you want to switch it up, we could go back and forth, front to back, line hops, maybe switching it up every other round. Another thing that we could do would be jumps over the dumbbell. Same thing, that's a little bit trickier because you're going to have to get a little bit higher, all right? Or like I said, hopefully you guys have all got your jump ropes at home, and go from there. Again, for the run, 400-meter run for RX athlete, 300 for intermediate, and 200-meter run for our novice and master. And then the one movement that will stay the same for everybody is again going to be our 15 double dumbbell deadlifts. So again, with that double dumbbell deadlift, my recommendation is, number one, we want that front dumbbell head to touch the floor. Only the front one here as my thumbs are pointing forward. So we're gonna wanna hold that dumbbell back in our hands a little bit so that we're getting a little bit less reach down as we get towards the bottom. And as we come down, again, we wanna make sure that the shoulders and hips are raising in unison, okay? If we can't get into this position here and still maintain that good lumbar curve, if you're feeling like this, then what I want you to do is not go all the way down to the floor. Maybe take a couple of plates or anything that you would have to be able to make sure that we can keep that nice neutral spine and that lumbar curve. Again, if we see this, now we're just going to be reaching down to the floor. So again, put something underneath you, all right? So again, we've got a 15-minute AMRAP there. As far as those double dumbbell deadlifts go, guys, you know yourself, whatever is a comfortable weight for you to use that's going to help you push yourself, yet make sure that we're maintaining good body positioning while doing those movements. All right, so again, 15 minutes, 60 doubles, 400-meter run, 15 double deadlifts. Again, those double dumbbell deadlifts is the same for everybody, and then you've got your variations for your jump roping and your runs. All right, good deal, guys. We will see you tomorrow.